Paranormal Buzz Radio is proud to present Girls vs. Ghost Media's Spoopy Talk with Madison Smith from Madison Paranormal. You can find Spoopy Talk every other Sunday, 6 Eastern, 5 Central, right here, live on Paranormal Buzz Radio. Be sure to join in the live interactive chat by going to Spreaker.com or downloading the Spreaker app for all devices.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of Paranormal Buzz Radio or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is strictly prohibited. For information on everything Paranormal Buzz Radio has to offer, visit our website, paranormalbuzzradio.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Listener discretion is advised.
Here's your host, Madison Smith.
Hi everyone, I'm Madison Smith, and I'd like to welcome you all to Spoopy Talk with Maddie. Tonight's guest on Spoopy Talk is probably one of the leading ladies in the paranormal field. I first watched her on Ghost of Shepherdstown, and then thanks to Coyote Chris and a special invite, I got to meet and investigate with her at Mineral Springs in Alton, Illinois, where I was lucky enough to be on VideoSpace on a show she was filming. By now, everyone should know who I am referring to, but if you don't, tonight's guest is Elizabeth Saint. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, girl?
Not much. You?
Gosh, a lot.
Yeah.
I've been busy, but it's good. I'm glad I'm doing this with you.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
What are we doing? What are we gonna talk about?
Well, we're gonna ask some questions. We're gonna have a freaking game, you know. We're gonna be good. Yes, a game. A game. A game.
Alright. I'm ready.
Alright. So, Elizabeth, when did you first start your journey down the paranormal path?
Ooh. For me, honestly, it started when I was a little kid. I grew up in a house that I had experiences with, so I'd say probably when I was about 4 is when everything started for me. Yeah, but I didn't actually start investigating until, I don't even know what year that would be. It would probably be 7, 8 years ago. Anyways, doesn't matter. I moved down to the DC area, okay? And I found a paranormal group to start investigating with because I started having crazy experiences in the apartment I moved into at that time.
Yep.
So yeah, that's kind of, it's always been a part of my life. But long story short, I started investigating once I moved down to DC.
Mm-hmm. All right. What was the name of your first group you investigated with, and where did you investigate, really?
Oh, so the first group I investigated with was Maryland Paranormal Research. And we started off with doing mostly, people's homes. We would get different cases, and then we would go out and see if we could figure out what was happening in their home.
All right. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So we know you're an engineer, so how did you take that into building tools to investigate paranormal lockdown? Well, on paranormal lockdown.
Yeah. My background's in electrical engineering, and I actually, a lot of people don't know that Ghost of Shepherdstown was filmed before Paranormal Lockdown. Just Paranormal Lockdown aired first. But when we were filming for Ghost of Shepherdstown, Nick said, I have this new show that I'm going to be working on called Paranormal Lockdown. I'd love if you'd be able to build me something or a piece of equipment for the show. You're an engineer.
Yeah.
And at first I was so mad at myself because I was like, this whole time I've been investigating and I've been an engineer, but I haven't merged the two together. So it was like the perfect opportunity to start doing that. And in season 1 of Paranormal Lockdown, they investigated at Franklin Castle.
Yeah.
And they were trying to contact like the children's spirits at the location. So I built this. It was my very first design. We called it the E-box, but it was just this square box that if you approach one of the corners, it would actually trigger a sound file if there was any change in capacitance. Like if there was anything that came close to one of the corners, it would actually trigger the sound file, which was horrifying. The sound file was not something any child would want to play with. It was my voice, but I distorted it. So each corner represented like a word. Yes, no, hello, goodbye. Very simple response device. Yeah. But if it approached like the H corner, you'd get hello. And it would be this really like grotesque voice. And they used it on the episode. You can see it in the episode. But every time I see that or I look at the thing, I'm like, oh, really, if there are any children's spirits, they're probably running from that thing.
They're probably like, no thanks.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the first item you invented? Wait, no. Actually, you just answered that for me.
You did, yeah.
So I see you have a website called Ghostly Gadgets. Do you sell your items that you make? If so, what's the pricing of it? And
no,
I really know, so
I know.
That's why I kind of asked for the price.
I've had a lot of people inquire about them. Unfortunately, I don't sell them. I haven't had any time to really build anything, which I know is so sad. I built them for the shows. Eventually, I would like to. I think I would make a couple down the road, some like all-in-one devices, so that way you get the most out of it.
Yep.
And I think my biggest issue, too, is that I want it to be, like, a good price point for people. I don't want people to have to spend, like, hundreds of dollars to purchase something that I know is very, like, simple to put together.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have been going back and forth with the idea of kind of putting together these kits for people. So, you know, you could maybe for like $30 buy a kit and it have all the instructions there for people so they could just build it themselves really easily. Because I think that would be really cool. And there's a paranormal kids camp I just did a Skype interview with recently. And I know I told them like next year I'll go out and build like kits with the kids. So I think like in the future I definitely want to do something where my stuff is out there, but I want to make it so it's affordable for everyone and everyone can just enjoy it and learn something from it. So
yeah. So I know Ghost of Shepherdstown is one of my favorite shows. You were in, and I just want to know if there's a chance of any more episodes.
No. We did 2 seasons. I loved working with everybody. I know they branched off into another town now on travel, but you know it's not the same cast anymore, and so unfortunately no. But not to my knowledge. If they ever wanted to come back, I'd be like, hey, of course, yeah, why not? Because I loved working with everybody. It was such a cool group of people because everyone added something completely different to the show.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
Yeah,
at the most. All right, so what are some of your favorite places that you've got to investigate so far?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, I've got the good ones.
Some of my favorite.
Yeah.
You know, last summer we were over filming Paranormal Lockdown in the UK, and there were some locations there that were just so, you know what, the energy there is just completely different than anything you'll experience here in the States, ultimately because just the history at those locations is insane. You know, 100 years is a lot here, but then you go over there and you're like walking into something from the 1600s. It's like totally different kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But some of my favorite locations were definitely over there for sure. Here in the States, you know, That's a hard one. I think, like, some places I've definitely had some interesting experiences at would be, I hate to say it, but Bobby Mackey's was definitely an interesting experience for me.
All right.
I've been there a few times, but it doesn't cease to amaze me anytime I walk into that location. I think I went in like with a very clear mind and thinking to myself, oh, people just have hyped this up over the years. But it's hard to ignore the fact that there's definitely something, going on downstairs in the basement there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm sure most of my listeners have heard of Vidi Space, but for those who don't, can you tell them about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So Vidi Space is an online streaming platform that Nick Groff, Justin Aragon, and I all kind of started together about a year and a half ago. And it's changed a lot since the beginning. But at first we were really focusing on just paranormal content because that's kind of, our niche and everything. But then since then we've kind of expanded and branched out into having content in all genres and really being a supporter of like the independent artist and filmmaker. And I love independent film. I always have. And I'm a filmmaker myself, and I wanted to give a space to people to actually get their work out there. So it's been an interesting journey, and we have applications on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, iOS, Android TV.
Yep.
So it's really, and we have a lot of titles on Prime too, if people don't want to get another subscription. But it's been really cool to produce content for it and just find like all these people and content out there that you wouldn't know exist otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd also like to thank you for the 1-year subscription to it. Like, I've been using it a lot, so...
That's awesome,
there's that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so shout out to my best friend here, Elizabeth Saint, so yeah.
Hi!
Yeah! Yeah. Alright, so if someone wanted to go and get a show on Vidi, what is the best way to do that?
So we actually have a content submissions form on the website. You can go to that link and fill it out. And we usually like to see like a trailer or episode or some clip of a documentary that you're working on, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Just so we get an understanding of what it's going to be like. And then kind of goes from there, really. So yeah, we have content submission.
All right, so what can we look forward to with Vidi in the upcoming month?
Oh, in the upcoming month. What is today?
Yeah.
Oh, Paranormal Pajama Party with Chip Coffee will be airing in August, finally, which I'm excited about. That's a really fun show, too. We had a lot of fantastic celebrity interviews that he had in bed with them, which sounds like... sounds kind of naughty, I guess, but
it's okay.
It's innocent and fun, and it's really cool because not only do they just have like a chat with each other in bed, but you also learn from each one of them a paranormal experience they've had of their own.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I can just imagine onesies.
You know what? We didn't have anyone. No one had a onesie. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
I would bring a onesie.
Yeah, no one brought a onesie to set. Now I feel like I got gypped a bit.
That just breaks my heart, really.
Yeah, me too.
How could a pajama party work without onesies?
I'm getting all these amazing visuals of people I know in onesies.
Well, you could probably go on my page and find me in one, so...
Oh, man, now I need one.
Yeah, freaking Velisca. Just me and Velisca on my...
Oh, I thought you meant it was like a Velisca onesie.
No, but I wore one to Velisca.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We should have onesies for all the paranormal locations that people go to.
Yes.
Yeah, we get one for Velisca and Malvern. And,
yeah.
I mean, I could totally... Yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah, we could totally work out in these. Like, it would totally just work out. You're like, yeah. Because, let's see. I had the one from the Christmas Story, the bunny one. That's what I was wearing at Velisca.
Oh, did it have ears?
Yes, it had ears.
That's
Sadly,
amazing.
it didn't have like the little tiny bunny feet. I wish it did though. Like we got one for Sarah's stream, but it said that it was adult, but it wasn't adult. It was like so small that even I couldn't fit in it. So it was pretty sad.
Well, wait, in the fall we'll be going to Malvern. I feel like we should probably rock like a matching onesie there.
Oh my god, yes.
We have to figure out what that's going to be.
Do they have any Stay Puffed onesies?
No.
Stay Puft and Slimers?
No, but I could get into that. I can get into some Slimer.
Yeah. Like, I could probably find a Stay Puft one, because, like, I've seen them online. I'm like, Dad, I want one. But I've never seen the Slimer one. I'm going to have to look into that.
I'm sure we can find it.
Yeah.
If not, if anyone's listening and you happen to be a maker of Stay Puft or Slimer onesies, we're in the market for one. We're in the market for two.
Yeah. One Slimer, one Stay Puft.
Yeah.
Do it for us.
And then I can yell at everyone at Malvern. I don't know why I would do that. I don't know why I just said that. It makes absolutely no sense.
I'll help you. There. That's a little bit less weird. I got your back.
Good, thank you.
Yeah. So, talking about Slimer and all that, what are some of your favorite snacks to eat while you're investigating? Or while you're at an investigation?
Oh, that's a great, yeah. Favorite snacks while investigating?
Yeah.
It's it's nothing fun, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I'll either have like a chocolate protein shake or like a peanut butter and chocolate protein bar. That doesn't, I mean, it's yummy to me, but I don't know. It's not, or you know what I'm really into? Those Justin's peanut butter cups.
Oh my god, yes.
But I'm just a peanut butter chocolate kind of girl. I don't know. So anything that involves that, I'm good.
We all good. We all set. All right. So, is there anyone you would like to investigate with more, or you haven't investigated with at all that you would like to meet or investigate with?
Oh man. Well, I would love to investigate with you more. I know we did briefly that one time, but I feel like we could do better. God, there are a lot of people that I haven't investigated with before. Actually, I would love to investigate with Chip. Just because I haven't. Now that I think about it, I feel like he would just be a fun person to investigate with.
Yeah.
Ta-da! There's a bunch of people on Biddy Space that I'd love to. Like, I've never really investigated with Johnny Hauser. I'd love to investigate with Johnny Hauser. Josh
He's
Hurd.
a nice guy.
Yeah, Chris Case.
Both
Like,
of
I
them
haven't.
are really nice.
All those guys. I haven't investigated with Ghost Crier. I mean, there's so many people now that I think about it.
Yeah. All right.
We're just gonna need to have a shindig.
All right. So, what are your thoughts of younger investigators, like little me, doing this kind of stuff?
Yo. So, last year at MI Paracon, right? I used you as an example. Unbeknownst to you, I said that it was a question that came up, and, you know, a lot of people seem like, yeah, they're against younger investigators going out and doing paranormal investigating, which at the end of the day, I kind of think it's a little ridiculous, because I feel like, why not? You know, if there is something after this, then it means that there was something before this, and you honestly are the closest thing to that than I am. I've been on this earth much longer, so why wouldn't I want you to come on an investigation? You know what I mean? Like, I think that my perspective is just a bit different, and I think that people tend to forget that age really doesn't matter sometimes in terms of what you can learn from somebody. Yeah. You know, like, your perspective is just as important as anybody else's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It's nice to be a small child in this.
And you haven't been tainted by the world yet, so... hopefully not too much. Hopefully not too much.
Trust me, school is already bad enough.
Oh, God.
You don't want to know what happens.
Well, you know what? When you get out of school, it's like a bad dream.
Very bad dream.
It's true. You look back and you're like, wow, I forget. 4 years will go by like that these days, and you'll forget that, it wasn't too long ago, I guess, that I was in school. But I'm glad I'm not now. So I hear you. If you want me to beat someone up, I will.
Thank you.
I'll come to your school. I have no problem taking road trip and letting people understand the law. I don't know what that law is, but we can create our own.
Trust me, I'm a softball player. I got bats. One for me, one for you, and another one for no reason.
Do we get, like, the wooden bats or, like, the metal bats?
I want to say...
okay, we're non-violent group. I'm just going to put that out there. We are non-violent. The bats are just for us to help us, if you want to take a rest. I don't know.
Let's see,
if we want to run the bases. During our run the bases. Yeah, exactly. It's just to play softball. It's not for anything else.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, no. This is going downhill quickly. Okay, recover.
Okay. Let's do this. What would you like to tell the younger investigators to help them down the right path, really?
To go down the right path.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? Do it because you love to do it. Don't have any expectations ever. I think that's the best. Mm-hmm. You'll get the most out of it if you're passionate about it. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you'll find yourself not in a happy place often. So I think that's the best you can do.
Yeah, I'm happy though. I'm happy doing this.
Keep your mind open too. I think that's important. Mm-hmm. None of us have any of the answers. I think everyone just has different experiences. Yeah.
That's the thing with paranormal, like, nobody has the same experience unless there are two people in a room and they do the same thing, so.
Yeah, I think it's interesting, too, to get that validation sometimes. Like, you could have no idea what someone's experience in a space, have an experience, and then people tell you, oh, well, that's weird because last week someone else had that same exact experience you just had. And then it's hard to say that, there isn't something to it,
Yeah. All right, so somebody in the comments said, Speaker gods dislike your questions, mix it up. So might as well. Let's make it a little bit fun. So what's your favorite type of ice cream?
Chocolate.
Mm-hmm. All right, so if you're going to try, like, an exotic fruit or something new, something that you've never had, what would you try?
Oh, an exotic fruit?
Like something else that you've never tried, at least.
I feel like I need to refer... Okay. Let me look up strange fruits real quick. Strange fruits. Okay, because I'm sure I'm going to find something here that I haven't had. Oh gosh. There's a lot of spiky fruits that are coming up that I've never seen before. There's a lot of spikes. I have no idea.
Oh, no.
I don't know if this is some South African fruit that's very spiky. Oh. So, yeah, I'd probably try one of these spiky ones, because it looks quite delicious inside.
Yeah. Quite delicious. You're just like, oh, God. You're just like,
I was going to say some of the names, but I would have butchered them, I think.
Yeah. Like, legit, you're just like, so many spikes. What's going on? All right. So, yeah. All right. So now back to the normal schedule. So when we first met, So, what did you think of the girl in glasses with the vest and the GoPro on the shoulder? Which is...
You?
Yes, in quotations, me.
I thought you were awesome. Honestly, the first time we met, I was so happy that you were there. And I
could
loved
spook this child out.
the best and everything. No, I thought it was fantastic. And you were the first younger person that I had ever investigated with. So I don't know. I was in my glory. That's why I was like, no, just come here in front of the camera with me.
All right.
Yeah.
Straight me just kind of peeks out of the corner. Hello. Just kind of looks back. Like, that's just me, like... All right. So, what is your favorite piece of equipment, which could be one of your pieces or somebody else's pieces, basically?
Ooh.
What I mean by your pieces is, like, something that you made.
I have a lot of fun, like, trying out my pieces, mostly because a lot of times they're more experimental, and I'm not sure how well they're going to work. But I think in terms of other pieces of equipment that have been quite fun, on one of the episodes of Paranormal Lockdown, actually at Bobby Mackey's, we utilized the God helmet in the space, which it was quite interesting piece of equipment that was kind of designed by a friend of mine, Todd Murphy, and then I modified it a bit to actually look like a traditional helmet. So essentially what it does is it had 16 coils attached to the helmet, and then I was sending a program out to Nick's brain inside of this haunted location, and it was kind of inducing these visual experiences that he was having, which was quite wild, but I thought it was so interesting because I felt like he had a visual representation coming to him of what exactly is at that location. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Daniel Class asked, is there any place on your bucket list that you would like to investigate at?
The Hinsdale House. The Hinsdale House is number one on my bucket list, for sure.
Woo!
I'm coming to you, Dan.
We're coming. We are coming. All right. So what do you like to do when you're not investigating? Like any hobbies or anything?
What do I like to do when I'm not investigating? I play music. I write. I
All right.
work out.
That explains all the protein.
Yeah, I guess it does.
A protein chocolate shake.
Yeah.
Protein bars.
A protein shake. I just want it.
Dun dun. All right.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty... I'm up for anything, though. I'll do just about anything.
Yeah. So, who would you consider the person who has mentored you the most since you started?
Oh, mentored me the most.
Yeah.
Definitely... I would say it's an unknown entity to most people in the paranormal community, but the founder of Maryland Paranormal Research, his name is Hiram, and he is he's a wealth of knowledge. He is involved, researches, explores, experiments with the paranormal more than anybody else I know.
Yeah.
And he's like a hidden gem in a community, and no one really even knows about him. But, yeah.
All right. So, have you ever been freaked out at an investigation by something that happened, and what was it?
Oh. I've definitely... I know, there's so many times I've been freaked out. Let's think of a good one.
All right.
I can't think of it's bothering me to no end. There was this, I know later I'm going to be thinking of it. There was, there was like a prison over in the UK.
All right.
That we went on Paranormal. It was actually an episode of Paranormal Lockdown UK.
Oh, dang it. I know this one.
No, it's really bothering me.
Dang it. I can probably look it up.
Oh, Shepton Mallet. Okay.
Yep. We got this.
Shepton Mallet Prison. By far the scariest location I think I've ever been to. Hands down. And I wasn't even really investigating it. I was just building equipment, for the show. But it's one of those locations where you walk around and you feel like you just don't want to walk. You feel like you'd want to start running. There was one area of outside of the main prison where you would walk by and get like the worst feelings ever, just terrible. I don't even know how to describe it. Just felt like you were entering another world, and then come to find out like that's where they had all the executions back in the day. Yeah, it was just a very bizarre area for sure. I would love to go back just to explore it more on my own time and not be working, but. Man, I mean, it just totally, it's a place that takes you out of your element for sure. And the history there is just insane.
All right. So now, Darren Buss asks, do you think you could handle witnessing a full-blown exorcism?
I
don't know. It's just there, so might as well.
Could I handle an exorcism? Like watching one? I think it'd be a little bizarre if it's like a Hollywood version of an exorcism,
Well, yeah, I'm like, real life be like, the power of Christ compels you. Hold on. Hollywood did just stretch it out.
Yeah, I've definitely seen some interesting things. I've been present for a few, like, I would say, some people would call it like exorcism of the property or the land, or giving the exorcism rights to space, which is interesting in itself. And obviously there for many blessings of places, but I don't know. I think it depends on what's happening. What is happening, Maddie? Like, what is in this question? What kind of exorcism are we talking about? Like,
I don't know.
Is it somebody that we know that's just possessed and we're there with them and we're not really sure if they're just pretending or if something's really happening to them? I think that's an issue too in the paranormal, is sometimes people are experiencing something and there's that moment where you think to yourself, is that really happening?
Yeah.
And I feel bad because it could very well be, but I think all of us are just kind of like, we've all been swindled a little bit too much. I think there's so much stuff out there that it's just fake, and it unfortunately it puts you in a weird place. Like, is this real? Is this really happening? I don't know. I think we're all a lot more skeptical than we probably should be.
Yeah. All right. So I know you will be at Malvern Manor in October, and I will be at the event. Do you have any other upcoming events that you would like to let my listeners know about?
Yeah, I'll be coming to Malvern. Also, MI Paracon in August. I'll be there. That's it for the year, right. I think. Yeah, that's the rest of it for me.
All right. So now the game begins.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, rapid fire with Maddie.
Rapid fire. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for this game.
All right. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Oh, what kind of questions are these? Okay, this is a good one. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Yeah. This is rough.
Oh, I gotta go with. I think I gotta go with Trek.
Oh man, that hurts.
But I mean, there's only a see. There's a problem. There's only a couple characters in Star Wars that I really love.
I just like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
Yeah.
All right. So now, dogs or cats?
Dogs or cats? Dogs.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Not that there's anything wrong with cats. It is,
All right. Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
Pizza. Residential or commercial investigations?
Oh, I don't think I can choose between that. I think they get different feelings. Like residential, I feel like you're helping somebody more, Yeah, a lot of times the commercial ones are just like, they've been so flooded with lots of people, and it's hard to enjoy because usually it's with a larger group. So I'd probably say residential. Yeah, let's go with that.
All right, so now ghost hunter or ghost investigator? What do you like to go by?
Investigator, because it's not like I have a gun or a bow, an arrow.
Hey,
in the dark.
You took my saying.
That's true though. Like I'm not shooting at anything in the darkness, so I would. Yeah, you're an investigator.
Yeah, you're not taking a double barrel shotgun. Where are you, ghosts?
No, I mean, yeah.
That's not how it works at all. All right, so now, favorite paranormal show.
Favorite paranormal show. Oh. Yeah. Like ever? Can I do ever?
Yeah.
Man. Is it unscripted or scripted? Are we doing reality or?
Any.
Oh, then it would have to be the X-Files.
All right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Now, soda or pop?
Soda. I don't think the only pop I have would be Pop.
All right.
So soda.
All right. Which do you like better, winter or summer?
Oh, summer.
All right.
Yeah.
Late nights or early mornings?
Late nights that go into early mornings.
All right. Action or horror movies?
Ooh. I like horror movies.
All right. Now the important question. Real bacon or the fake bacon, or known as turkey bacon?
No bacon. I'm vegan. So it would be like, fake bacon. But I don't know, because then it tastes weird. It tastes off. I don't even want the fake stuff. Just want. Sorry.
You want plants?
Yeah, I like to torture plants.
Yeah.
Plants have feelings.
All right. Pie or cake?
Oh, neither.
Yeah. Ah, man.
I want a good muffin, like a chocolate chip muffin.
Yeah. I like banana. I like banana chips.
Actually, no, yeah. I can't think of any. Yeah. I don't have any stuff. Yeah. I was a weird kid. I just wanted Reese peanut butter cups as a kid. I didn't really want any pies or cakes. It was always for the other kids for my birthday party. You know why? Because icing freaks me out. I'm not going to lie. It totally freaks me out. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like watching people eat it. I don't know.
Wow. The only thing that we need to creep you out is icing.
Yeah, or
legit
cotton candy also freaks me out. I see people eat that stuff, I'm like,
You're trying to scare me.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
Try my best.
Okay. Now, Xbox or PlayStation?
Oh. I got a PlayStation, so I gotta go with that.
All right. So now, some other people have joined the chat, and they have some questions.
What do they want to know?
All right. Who's your paranormal crush?
My paranormal crush?
I don't know. That's what they're saying.
Oh, man. Paranormal crush.
The paranormal chair.
All right. Cindy Kaza.
All right. Makes sense. Yeah.
She's a beautiful woman, so I feel like that's great. If you don't know who she is, you should look her up.
All right.
No, just speaking to everybody else.
All right. And also somebody came up with a solution for you.
Oh.
Reese's peanut butter pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could work. As long as you have the chocolate and peanut butter, I think I'm in.
All right. So, do you feel that the paranormal is going in the right direction, and what needs to change, really?
Oh, man. That's a deep question. I don't... You know what's great? What's great now is that more and more people are getting into the paranormal, and at least not as many people will look at you like you have 10 heads if you mention something. Most people you meet will have some sort of experience, even if they don't attribute it to paranormal. They at least have something weird that's happened in their life and are open to talk about it.
Yeah.
I think what worries me a bit is, I think there's like 1 million different shows coming out this year and next year, and I think I worry about the community a bit and how that's going to affect the paranormal community. Because a lot of those shows, it's very produced. So I think that's just what worries me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have any new inventions you're working on lately, or just clear?
I haven't had time to work on any new inventions, but I've been working on a big project that hopefully, in the next year I'll be able to talk about, but yeah.
All right. So, a question from Darren Buzz. If you had a chance to buy a house or location anywhere, what would it be and why? Which I'm going to say that he's talking about a haunted house, maybe.
If I could buy a house anywhere?
Yeah.
That was in some sort of haunted place?
Oh, yeah, that's what we're going to go with.
I'd probably want to buy a house in, Salem, Massachusetts, or,
All right.
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe out in, Joshua Tree or something. I don't know. What?
And where would that be?
I think just the energies at both locations is just very different. You just feel like you're someplace else, which I kind of like. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not seeing any more questions in the chat, so anything that you want to ask me before we kind of wrap this up?
Anything I want to ask you?
Yeah.
What are you doing these days?
Well.
Where are you investigating next?
Investigating. Let's see. It's on my calendar somewhere.
I see you looking at your calendar.
I'm like, where? Let's see. Dang it. I'm going to have to go all the way over there just to flip the page. But, I'm just going to go simple on this. This Wednesday, because I go there every single Wednesday, I'm going to the YMCA, which is haunted. It's not a YMCA anymore. It's Viner Furniture.
That was on a Ghost Crier episode, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you find it's different every time you go?
What?
Do you find it's different every time you go?
It can be different at times. I've had a lot of experiences there.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anything else, or?
This is good. Let me see. I want to know. Okay. What location is on your bucket list?
I want to go to Waverly Hill Sanatorium, but I can only go at a private because I'm too young. You have to be 18 and up, which really sucks. You know that people are trying to get me in down there?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not one of those kids freaking bringing spray paints. For one, I've tried to spray paint, and oh no.
What do you mean?
It did not turn out well.
What do you mean, spray paints?
Oh, like, spray paint art. Me and my friend, we were at her house, and she had a bunch, and her dad just let us do stuff.
Yeah.
I tried to freaking draw an elephant, and it looked like a dog, apparently. Because, like, the thing kept on running out. I'm like, just keep going. So, yeah. Huh. Yeah.
What else? Let me think.
I don't know.
Okay, bucket list of investigating, because I like that question.
Like people?
Who? Yeah, people.
People. Anyone, really. I like to meet new people.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah.
When's your birthday? Is it coming up? It's coming up.
April 24th.
Oh, that is... Oh! That passed. All right, happy belated birthday. Wait, did I say happy birthday to you?
Maybe. Like, maybe. Who knows?
I'm writing this down. It's going in my calendar. This way, every year, this is what happens. When it goes in the calendar, every year, it reminds me of your birthday. And I don't care what I'm doing in the world, I will message you.
Wow.
April.
You're going to be on a roller coaster, and you would message me?
Well, at some point, I would get off the roller coaster. So before or after I do have a 24-hour window to say happy birthday.
Yeah.
So, unless
like, I'm okay with late birthdays. I don't really care. Like, it's just my birthday. So. But doesn't it notify you on Facebook when somebody's birthday? It just notifies you, like, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday.
Yeah, it does. I just don't go on enough. Usually when I go on Facebook, it's not really for Facebook. Like, I'll go into Messenger and check messages. But I'm very bad at social media these days. It's just... I'm trying to be better.
Yeah, like, once I get annoyed with the numbers piling up, I just go on, up, down, next thing, up, down, and then just exit.
Yeah.
Occasionally I'll go through just to see what's going on, but half the time my dad just kind of tells me. He's a grown-up. I don't know how to work these kind of things.
That's nice. He can just fill you in.
Yeah.
I need your dad to fill me in. Let me know what's going on.
You have a job. How much will I get paid? I don't know. All right. But yeah. Anything else, or?
I don't know. Do you have anything else?
Not really.
Are there any? Okay, I can see if there's any questions out there for people real quick. Because we have like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, Darren wants to know what new stuff is coming on VidiSpace.
Awesome. Yeah, there's a bunch of new content that's coming out to VidiSpace. I just got sent about 30 new films in all genres. And in terms of paranormal, we have more documentaries and content coming out over the next month and 2 months. And more original series are coming out as well. There's full seasons that are just finishing post-production. So, yeah, there's a lot. The fall will be good.
All right. So, Daniel class, just to answer that question, they will probably not even let her in because my school thinks that paranormal is religious somehow. I've tried to start a paranormal club, and people are just like, oh, no, it's religious. We can't do that, honey. I'm sorry. I'm like, it ain't religion.
What if you called it something else? What if you called it something else? Like if you merged like UFO, cryptid, and paranormal all into... and said it would be a group for all of those things.
Yeah. Unknown group.
Yeah, in search of the unknown.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, and then he also asked, or will she speak to the softball team? My softball team will probably be freaked out. No. They won't even, half of them won't even go on haunted houses where people just dress up and spook you. Just go ooga booga.
Yeah, see,
like
all these people have problems, but they're not brave enough to even go to those places, so.
Yeah. Pretty sad.
That's them. I'm seeing if I have a question. Someone asked, when the next Texas investigation is. I've never investigated in Texas. I would love to go. I'm sure.
Trip.
I know. Actually, I think Nathan Withers is from Texas. He investigates there all the time. He puts his stuff on Biddy.
Yeah.
He probably knows the places to go to. But I would definitely love to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's like, here's a question. Who is Maddie? Madison Paranormal. Look it up.
Oh, wow.
She's a young paranormal investigator that I'm talking to right now.
Hello. But yeah. All right. So where can people find you at on Facebook and all the other social medias, really?
On social media, people can find me at Elizabeth Saint _ for Twitter and Instagram, and Facebook's /official Elizabeth Saint.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, boys. I don't know what the heck I just did, but it was excellent.
No, you are excellent. This is good. It's a good way to start the week. Sunday night, talking to Maddie.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else, or?
Let me see.
All right, you got this.
I'm scrolling back on all these questions. And if someone asked, is pineapple pizza demonic?
Yes, very.
Maddie totally thinks so.
It's demonic.
It just sounds, I don't know. I think some people are into that, though, so...
I know, I don't get it.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what to think about that.
I just hate pineapple in general, so it could be me, but, I don't know how people eat it. Pineapple, cheese, sauce, and bread. No. I could never do that. Never in my life.
I'm not into the pineapple pizza thing, no. Definitely not.
Mm-hmm. All right, anything else?
I don't think so. But thanks for having me. I'm so glad we got to do this.
Yeah. All right. So, should I start the ending of all this?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Elizabeth, I'm starting to see the Shadow Man, and he is telling me that our time is almost over. I would really like to thank Elizabeth for taking time out of her busy schedules to come on and chatting with myself and my listeners here on Spoopy Talk.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. All right. So, you have a great night. And now for all my listeners out there, I would really like to say thank you for being with me tonight. My next show will be August 11th. And I will have the lovely Miranda Young with Ghost Biker Exploration. So make sure you tune in to Paranormal Buzz Radio to catch this show. Make sure, if you're not following me, give me a follow at Madison Paranormal Investigation on Facebook and Maddie_paranormal_investigation on Instagram. So for tonight, peace, love, and happiness. And most of all, be spoopy, everyone.
Thank you for listening, and for all things Paranormal Buzz Radio related, check out our website at paranormalbuzzradio.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram.